Every website, smartphone app, computer program, microwave, and calculator require computer coding to operate it. Today at Southview Public School, students learn how to code and how to use it. Why do you think it's important for students to have opportunities to code and program robots?
I think it's important because then other people in the future, say you want to make a website, that involves coding. So there's a bunch of code that goes through, and this will teach you how to start that.
So describe how the group assembled the mBot and how you guys learned how to drive it.
Well, when we assembled it, we just normally followed the packaging, but default controls, it had it set to port 1 and 4, but we later changed it to 2 and 3. And the way we controlled it was, at first we'd always use the remote, but eventually I just said, we're not going to use the remote. And the second I plugged it in, it worked fine.
And how does plugging it in different ports affect the way it acts?
Well, it depends on motors. Like, if you plug it into the wrong port, the motors will spin the wheels the wrong way. And if you want to turn left, it will turn right.
So how do you control your robot?
There's an app on my iPad called Commander, and it's like a remote control almost. There's these things and you slide them up and down to make its legs move. There's also another app called the Programmer, which uses coding.
And when coding the robot, was that difficult? And how did you guys fix any problems you had?
Well, it was kind of difficult. Sometimes the robot wouldn't
Function.
Yeah, yeah. Like the coding sometimes was a bit off with it. So then we'd have to go back to the mBot and then maybe tighten a few screws or check if everything's working properly on the mBot.
So what could the mBots be used for?
Right now, what we could use it for is hook up a drone to it and we can make it fly or deliver stuff. Another thing we can do is we normally just put stuff on it and use Skype or FaceTime to deliver it to someone.
What would you like to build next?
Well, I've seen that there's other stuff to do, and I saw there's a crane that can pick up objects, and I thought that'd be pretty cool.
Technology plays a huge role in the world we live in today. That's why learning how to code would help us understand the world we live in. And we can take that knowledge and apply it in our everyday life.
Learning in Limestone is brought to you by the Limestone District School Board.